I'm let me play this thing. Okay, this is Charleston White on trial when he was younger, for murder, and it's the caption says is Charleston White truly a snitch? Well, everybody's been reposting this. Is why I'm playing it. It's him on the stand, and I'm gonna play some clips of Charleston White also talking. So here we go. It's Charleston White a snitch? Y'all check this out.
I handed him the gun out the backseat of the car.
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled it off, and the hammer back on the gun.
And then what happened?
He fired it.
Doolittle is accused of gunning down 34-year-old Michael Levy of Irving. Levy attempted to stop Doolittle, White, and two other teenagers accused of shoplifting 3 sports jackets and a baseball cap from an Arlington mall in September of 1991.
That's terrible.
Witnesses say Levy pounded on their windshield until the teens threw the jackets out the car window. Then Doolittle supposedly shot him in the back as Levy walked away. White repeated the conversation he says he had with Doolittle after the shooting.
I said, look, you shot him.
And what did he do?
Started laughing.
Levy had been married only 4 days when he was shot.
But I always had my dreams of my Prince Charming. I found him.
Jesus.
And it's hard to believe, but I did. And I believe in fairy tales because he made my dreams come true. And they took that away.
White will be testifying against all 3 of his buddies in exchange for a maximum sentence of 12 years. A juvenile judge reduced the charge from capital murder to murder against Doolittle, so the teenager faces from 5 years to life in prison if he's found guilty.
I handed him the gun out the backseat of the car.
16-year-old Charles.
And there you go. More snitching for Charleston White. And I'm going to say a couple things too. All right. People like WAT 100 attack more of the gangsters than somebody like Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? WAT 100 did post this saying about the allegation, but I ain't even going to go through all the pages and all that. I'm going to keep it real simple. But my point is a bigger point. Charleston White is from this day, he's been on some, hey, I'ma tell. So y'all believe these folk, believe these little entertainers, these YouTubers. When they say they gonna tell, bro. When they say they gonna tell. Ain't no reason for y'all to play with. I would not play with Charleston White at all. I don't care what nobody say. He gonna tell. He been telling since he was 16 years old. He is not. This man has not changed his tune. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play you some other stuff about the way Charleston White, the way his mentality is. And everybody could say something super dope. Everybody could say something that's real, but I get worried when dudes come off like this. Y'all check this out.
So when you say we haven't been done wrong by white people, instead we've been done wrong by our parents, can you elaborate on that part, please?
Where did you learn to read? Were you a kid when you got to the white boy public school system and the teacher said, who know how to read in kindergarten? Did you raise your hand and say, I know how to read? Or did the white school system teach you how to read? Who taught you how to do math and division and subtraction? Was it the white school system that the white man creates for the public school system? Or was it your black Negro parents? Where were you educated at? Because your ancestors couldn't, the white boy would not educate him. How is it that you've been educated by this white man's school system? A, B, C. Who taught you that? Who taught you what you know past what you know? Was it your white school system or was it your white boy's prison system? The books that he allowed to circulate in his prison system.
Jesus.
Because when he get mad, he takes certain books out of circulation. So the knowledge that the white man allowed you to share and read in his prison system, where else did you get your knowledge since the white man is so bad?
Hey man, that's wild.
So-
hey man, I'll be honest with you. I trust nobody who talks like this. You start talking like that, I can't trust you. I understand Charleston White does make points, but these points, dog, do y'all be hearing what he be saying? do y'all hear that? This dude did some super Uncle Ruckus stuff just then and there. You know what I mean? And again, sometimes you gotta feed the information. The problem is, I always say this, sometimes when you give information, everybody's not willing to receive it. You just have to be happy with giving the information. You know what I'm saying? And people like Charleston White, they get mad when you don't do what they say or receive the information right away. Like, certain people in life aren't ready to receive information. Some people have to go through something in order to open up their mind. And you can't be mad. You can't be blaming everything on everybody, because we all start from different positions in life. It's just that mentality, dog. Anybody I know with that mentality, dog, I'm not talking to you. And I'm just gonna be honest. If you come around me talking about some, guess who taught you how to read? The white man. What? Nigga, get out of my house, nigga. Get out, go, get out the house. Move. I don't know. Again, I don't be mad at the stuff he be right about, but I do have to question your methods. Do have to question your methods. I'm not rocking with that craziness. But I'm gonna play y'all something else too while here. You know what I'm saying? This is Vladtv with Bootleg Kev on why he don't rock with why he won't do another interview with him. Y'all check this out.
Now, it's interesting. Is there anybody you wouldn't interview? I've heard you say you wouldn't do 6ix9ine, right?
Yeah, but I changed my mind on that.
You've evolved on that.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, he probably needs it right now. Shout out, Charleston White, you wouldn't do?
The Charleston White thing is tied to my relationship with Boosie.
Oh,
so
that's fair.
Right. And at the end of the day, you know, you try not to pick sides, but sometimes you have to pick sides.
Yeah.
And I've done 2 interviews with Charleston, but then Charleston started going off the deep end.
I saw Charleston just do a video talking about Asian babies.
Yeah.
And like how they should be like sodomized and killed. Right. And I was like, I could never have that dude on my shit. Like, I know, like, he's like the real life Uncle Ruckus. He's funny. Like, if you're just scrolling and you're like, but there's just certain shit that, like, if you're the type of person to publicly say that shit, like, I'm good. Like,
yeah, he said, you know, I remember when I said what I said, he's like, he hopes my kids die and all this type of stuff. Like he just, you know, and he was talking about, and Boosie was like, yo, man, this dude's talking about my kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know,
at the end of the day, you guys have a friendship and a business relationship.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Not worth fucking with.
And that's the, like, if you look at all the people I've had beef with over the years. Have you ever heard me talking about someone's kids, someone's parents?
Yeah, that's wild.
Like people's loved ones. I've always stayed just at them.
Yeah, and pretty fact driven.
If I have a problem with you, I'm going to deal with you.
You're tweeting, man. You be the flaming motherfuckers up on Twitter sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Bro. Sometimes, especially if someone doesn't do your shit and then they try to talk shit about you and then their album flops, you'd be like, so and so sold 8.
All right, but point is, me playing that is, man, Charleston White be having some. Oh no. And the fact that he went at Boosie so hard, the fact that Charleston White does go out his way to disrespect, it's so many levels to it. Like, on one level you're conscious, one level you this snitch, and on the level you try to antagonize gangsters and then try to tell on them. I don't know what to think of it. You know, but I don't even like Vladtv. But Vlad is taking a hard stance and saying, I'm riding with Boosie. You talking about people's kids. You talking about this, talking about that. Vlad is taking a hard stance. I can't believe it. Vlad usually just be all about the money and whatever. But that just goes to show you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Charleston White is right or wrong. But in my eyes, I see it way too hypocritical. You know what I mean? I just see it way too hypocritical.